So if you take a class syntax, the class syntax starts with which one? Class, followed by class name. Inside the class, we have to write your properties and methods. Properties are your details. What are the person details? Person details are name, phone number, date of birth. All these are person details. Each individual detail is one property here. For example, I am saying property is person name. What is the suitable data type for this? String data type. So person name is a property, string is the data type. Like this, we can write any number of properties of your own choice. Also, we have methods. What is the difference between property and method? Properties just stores one value, but methods do some manipulations because method is a collection of statements. Method is a collection of statements. We can write any number of statements inside a method. And we can write any number of methods inside the class. So, the difference between property and methods is properties can store a value. If you want to store a value, that is nothing but property. Methods are meant for doing some process. The process may be calculation, for example, in a condition checking, or looping the records and doing some work, anything like that. Just you want to do some process means that process you can call it as a method. Just and just if you want to store a value, then you will go for the property. Okay, so that is the difference between them. And so a class can have any number of properties and any number of methods, but all these will be conceptual, logical. Physically, the class doesn't contain any property and methods. Just logically it contains. When it will become physical, by creating an object. So whenever you want to create an object, you should follow the syntax class, class name. Sorry, new class name. This new class name syntax will create an object based on this particular class. This class name we are providing here. New says that exactly we are creating a new object. Okay, new object you want to create. Based on which class? This particular class. Automatically, from here it will go to the particular class. It will load the properties and the methods. All those properties and methods will be stored in this object. So, I'm going to repeat again. Here first, whenever you said new, just an object will be created. An empty object. By default, the object is empty. There is nothing inside it. Okay. Now, after that, we have called a class. So, from here, it will go to the class. It will read its properties and methods. All these properties, all these methods, whatever present, all these added to the object. So in that way, what are the properties and methods that are declared there will be stored in this particular object. So finally, the properties and methods will be stored inside the object. It seems like properties and methods are the parts of the class. That is just a conceptual. But practical, real is properties and methods will be stored inside the object at the time of execution. The class rule here is only just providing the properties and methods at a time to the object. Classes are just helping the objects. Classes try to add the properties and methods to the object because object is by default empty memory. So this is the relation between the class and object. Now let us try to understand how to work with the TypeScript practically. How to prepare first application in TypeScript That means how to create the program, how to compile, how to execute all this process we are going to see practically. Then we can understand these classes in practical also. So far in the previous lessons we have not started practical. For the first time we are starting the practical examples in the TypeScript. Okay, now listen. Steps to prepare first application in TypeScript. So when you want to prepare the first application, we have to follow some set of operations, set of procedure we have to follow. What is that? Let's try to understand. First, install Visual Studio. Install Visual Studio Code. So actually, TypeScript supports any editor or any IDE. There is no fixed editor or fixed IDE for TypeScript. We can use anything. Actually, it is much like a Java or HTML, JavaScript everywhere. See, HTML can be written in any editor, right? JavaScript also can be written in any editor, right? Java also. So like that, there are some many languages which supports any editor. But however, there will be some particular editor or IDE that is followed in, that is mostly used in real time. So one of the most popular editor or IDE is called as Visual Studio Code. The Visual Studio Code is one of the most recently released software. It is actually developed by Microsoft and it is for everyone. It is for any type of developer, maybe UI developer or maybe client-side developer, server-side developer. We can use the same for HTML, CSS, JavaScript, TypeScript, Angular, Node.js, React.js, for what is that, blockchain we can use. Okay, for anything we can use. So that is one of the most popular. Many people are trying to use it. So in my lessons, I'm going to use which one? Visual Studio Code. Of course, other options available. So Visual Studio Code is just one option for you. You can also use Notepad. Yes, it's a free software, Anurag. Notepad plus we can use. Otherwise, we can use Sublime Text. Okay. WebStorm we can use. Like this, we have different other options also. And particularly this WebStorm, Sublime Text, these are not free software. Visual Studio Code is a free software here. Okay, that's the first step. Second step that we have to do is we have to install Node.js. Next, we have to install TypeScript. Then we have to create application folder. Create TypeScript program. Compile TypeScript program into JavaScript program. Import the JavaScript program into HTML program. Okay, run the HTML program. Okay, this is the steps process that we have to follow for creating first application in TypeScript. So let's try to follow the first step, installing the Visual Studio Code. How do we install the Visual Studio Code? So just we have to go to Visual Studio Code website. What is the website here? code.visualstudio.com. Check the website code.visualstudio.com. Once you open this particular website, here we have to click on download for Windows. So if you click on this directly, download will be started. If you want to download for other operating systems, then you can go for this arrow button, drop down button. You can see for different operating systems also. Visual Studio Code is available for Mac and Linux. So most of the systems today are either using Windows, Mac or Linux. Only these three operating systems are well popular, either Linux, Mac or Windows. So for these three operating systems, Visual Studio Code software is available. So for Windows also 64-bit version and 32-bit version both are supported. In case if you want to go for 32-bit version, you can go for this one, 32-bit versions you can click. You can also click on download button to download it directly. So anyway, for our Windows generally this one, the first one itself is enough, download for Windows. So once we click on this one, so you will get a file like VS Code setup x64 1.21.1.exe. Some version number will be there. So click on save. So once you click on this one, then installation gets started. Click on yes. To ask for the security rule, just click on yes. Click on next button here and select the radio button. I accept the terms in the license agreement. Click on next. Again click on next. Default path let it be same. Click on next. Again next. And here I strongly suggest these two checkboxes: add open with code with the file menu and the directory context menu. The advantage of selecting these two radio buttons, these two checkboxes, is if you right click on any folder or something, directly we'll get our option open with code. So whatever the files present in that particular folder, all those files will be automatically opened in the Visual Studio Code. That's why I suggest these two checkboxes: open with code in file menu and the directory context menu. Okay, remaining checkboxes already will be selected, no need of checking it. Click on next. Again click on install. So then installation will be started. It will take around 1 minute to install. Okay, just wait for that. Now we can notice the setup has been completed. Now check the checkbox launch in Visual Studio Code. So once you check the checkbox, what happens, and click on finish, the Visual Studio Code software will be open after completion of the setup. Now we can see Visual Studio Code window just open. This is the initial look and feel of the Visual Studio Code. So the first thing is, if you want to change the color theme, colors combination you want to change, you will go for the preferences and you will go for the color theme. Check it. If you want to change the color theme, go to file menu, preferences, color theme. So default will be something like darker. It may look like this. So if you want to change the color combination, go for the color theme and choose any one theme, whatever you like. So I prefer light Visual Studio. So this one I prefer. What is that? Light Visual Studio. Preferences, color theme, light Visual Studio I prefer. You can go for any one, whatever you like. Okay, now, so the first step is completed for us. Installing Visual Studio Code, that is the IDE or editor what you are using in your programs. For both the TypeScript and Angular also we use the same editor. Second one, installing the Node.js. So what is this Node.js and how this Node.js is related to our TypeScript or Angular? Now listen, actually Node.js is a server-side platform to create server-side programs in web applications. Actually, it is opposite of the TypeScript. What is the purpose of TypeScript actually? TypeScript is meant for client-side application development. Node.js is what server-side development. It's two different, two alternative, two different things. It's much like, I'm comparing Java versus Angular. Java is what server-side. Angular is what client-side. So two different things we are trying to compare. But why Node.js installation is required for Angular or for TypeScript? So listen, actually we are not writing any code in Node.js. The purpose behind only installing Node.js is in order to use npm. Purpose of installing Node.js for TypeScript or for Angular is only to use npm, because the npm, which stands for Node.js package manager, is available only with the Node.js. So if you install Node.js, then only npm is available on your system. Only for this reason you are going to install Node.js. We are not writing any code in Node.js, or we are not going to learn Node.js, and we don't require any prior knowledge of Node.js to understand this TypeScript or Angular. So programming wise, we are no way related to Node.js. But only and only for npm related concepts, Node.js is required for us. That software needs to be installed only for npm. Why? What this npm and why npm is required for TypeScript and Angular for both? npm full form I told, Node.js package manager. First we have to understand about what is package, then we have to understand about the package managers, then we have to understand about the Node.js package manager. Like this, step by step you have to understand. The first question is, what is package? Package means collection of files. Let me show graphically. So this is the package. Package contains a set of files that may be in different languages, maybe JavaScript language or TypeScript or anything like that. Some set of files that may be any extension, any language. Okay, so set of files is a package we have understood. Okay, that's fine. Suppose we have created a package. That package will be very much useful in the real-time application development, and it's for everyone, not only for your project. It is suitable for everyone project. It is general purpose. Then we can redistribute this particular package to the world. But manually, you cannot go to the each and every system in the world, in each and every system, you cannot manually copy it. There should be some media, there should be some place to share it to everyone. For example, I created some educational video. So that educational video is useful for everyone. I want to share it to everyone. Manually, I cannot go and manually I cannot copy the video in every system. It's impossible. Then what I can try to do, I can just upload that particular video into a video sharing platform. Or the best video sharing platform here, most popular one, YouTube. So once I upload it and make it public, it is for everyone. Anybody can watch it. Similarly, I should be uploading this particular package into some media or some place where n number of packages can be uploaded, n number of packages can be downloaded. Anybody can download this particular package. Such that is called as package repository. So since the first developer 1, or he is a creator, because he created the package. Okay, the creator has created this particular package, and once the package has been created, this package is being uploaded into the package repository. So once he uploaded this particular package into the package repository and it becomes public, it is for everyone, then anybody else can download this particular package from the package repository. To maintain this package repository, to store these packages, some servers should be maintained by somebody, and there should be a website to search the packages, to download the packages and all these things. That's why that should be maintained by some person or some company. That's why this Node.js Foundation has done it. That's why they call it as Node.js Package Manager, package repository, we can say. Node.js Package Repository is maintained by Node.js Foundation. The same organization who developed Node.js have created this package repository. That's why they call it as Node.js Package Repository. But it doesn't mean that this is only for Node.js developers. It is for everyone. It is for normal UI developer, it is for Java developers, it is for .NET developers, it is for PHP developers, it is for everyone. Node.js is global, universal. Anybody can use it. It doesn't mean that only for Node.js developers. Even though you are not Node.js developer, you are comfortable use this Node.js package repository. As this package repository developed and maintained by Node.js community or Node.js team, that's why they name it as Node.js package repository. Maybe initially they thought this is only for Node.js developers, but later it is became popular as a universal tech platform for sharing the packages. So once you upload your set of files, that is nothing but a package into this package repository, it will be for everyone. Anybody can download it. Then once the creator has uploaded his package into package repository, and on the opposite side, there is some other person. He is also a developer. He is not a normal user. This developer is consumer developer. So he cannot create his own packages, but he can consume some existing packages. Somebody created now, just he can consume existing packages. For example, in the real life, you are the consumer come creator. See, you are working in IT. That means you are able to create your own applications. That means you are the creator in that case. Your applications are being consumed by other people. But in opposite case, in other situations, suppose at your home, if you notice, you are using different household articles or different home appliances or electronics, something you are using. Have you made them? Do you know how to make them? Suppose you are using a mobile. Can you make your own mobile? Maybe if you try, it is possible, but directly on the spot, you cannot do that, right? So at that time, you are just not putting any efforts to make it, but you are just purchasing it. Somebody made, you are just using that. At that time, you are a consumer, right? In case if you make your own mobile, you will be the creator, but you are not doing like that, right? Like that in the real life also, you will sometimes act as a consumer, sometimes act as a creator. Exactly same thing here. One developer will create the package. At the same time, he can consume the packages of other people. But the relation between the creator and consumer is creator will create the package, upload the package into the package repository, and that package becomes as public. Then this consumer can search and find that package. If he feel that that is useful for his project, he can integrate it with his project. Just he will pass one command called npm install command, npm install followed by the package name. This particular command will go to this particular package repository and will check this particular package name is matching with this package name. The package is matching, then the particular package, nothing but the files, will be copied into this particular system. Simple. Simply, this particular package will be copied into this particular system. Like this. Okay, so this package has been copied into this location. So overall, the package has been traveled from the creator place to the consumer place. Then this package is not the complete project. This package is just can be used as a patch for the existing project. In the existing project, in a big project, to do a small task only, this package will be helpful. But which task? It depends on the which package you are talking about. So many libraries like the TypeScript, jQuery, Angular, Node.js, Bootstrap, many libraries whichever you are hearing in the real life, all of those are available as a packages only. Suppose you want to use jQuery. What will you do? You will go for the package called jQuery. But how can you identify these package names and everything? Just you can go to NuGet Package Manager, the official, sorry, Node.js Package Manager, that is npmjs.com. The official website of this one is npmjs.com. So here you can search for the packages. Which package you want? Suppose you are saying that I want jQuery. So if you search for jQuery, you can find many jQuery based packages. So jQuery itself is a package. jQuery package. It is showing one command called npm I for install, jQuery. Okay. Now, and version number it is saying 3.3.1. It is just briefly explaining what is this jQuery and how to use it. If you want complete details about this, you can go to the official website of your jQuery and there you can find many details about it. You click on this one, jQuery.com, you can just open and there you can find out many functions of jQuery and everything. Like jQuery, we can find for Bootstrap. Okay, this is the Bootstrap. Our TypeScript also available as a npm package only. Microsoft has created the TypeScript language and they distributed the TypeScript to the world as a package only. There is no separate download button for a TypeScript. Actually, it's a little bit different because if you take other languages, suppose Java language, .NET, anything you take, in their respective official websites, download button is available. Suppose Java you want to install, .NET you want to install, PHP you want to install. You will go to the relevant website. There is some download button available. But for the TypeScript, there is no separate download button. See, the TypeScript official version website is at typescriptlang.org. Here download button is available. If you click on this, there is no download file is coming. There is no setup file for this TypeScript. But alternatively, TypeScript can be used in any one of these editors or IDEs, whatever you say. And it can be installed in your system by using npm install command. Here TypeScript is the name of the package, which you can find here. Same package you can see. So in other words, you can say TypeScript is shipped through npm. But in order to use npm, we require Node.js. That's the reason why we have installed Node.js. I think you got the clarity why we have to install Node.js. So let me complete this diagram. So creator has created the package, uploaded his package. And when the consumer has given this particular command, it will go to the particular package. If the package name is correct, download the package into the consumer system. That's it. Okay, right. So we have understood what is package, what is a Node.js package manager, and how to use it. Let me install this particular TypeScript practically. So first we have to download Node.js. We have to download Node.js. Node.js official version is nodejs.org, and current is 9.9.0. Current in the sense latest version. Long-term support version LTS also available, that is 8.10. This is for old projects which are already developed. And I prefer the latest version. So 9.9.0 as of today it is latest. So once you click on this, you will get this file like a node 9.9.0.x64, means a 64-bit machine. And we can also go for other downloads like other operating systems like Mac, Linux, okay, Sun OS, different operating systems you are able to choose. Anyway, so I'm using the Node.js Windows version, and it is very easy installation. Just we can click on this one and say next kind of thing. So once the download is completed, we'll just go to this, we'll just click on this file, installation gets started. Okay, now click on next button. Check the checkbox, I accept the terms in the license agreement. Click on next. And this is the default install directory of the Node.js. Keep it as it is. I don't want to change it. So click on next. And by default, all options are selected. No need of changing them. Click on next and click on install. If the security warning is coming, just click on yes. Then it will take around 1 or 2 minutes to install. So once the setup is completed, just you will go to your command prompt. We have to install the TypeScript here. npm install TypeScript -g. We are going to install TypeScript globally. Global installation means we can use this particular package in any folder. In any drive and any folder, we can use this TypeScript package. That is the meaning of global installation. If you remove this, it will be local installation, which will be useful only for the same folder which you are currently working in. So we don't want this, and we prefer global installation. So it will just take a couple of seconds to install this TypeScript package. It will be contacting the internet server and downloading the files. So once the download is completed, you can just go to your Visual Studio Code editor window. Here we have to create a new file. And here we have to write your program, that is console.just.var a number console.log of a. This is very small program, just like hello world program only. We have created a variable called a, and its data type is number. We are storing the value 10 inside this particular variable, and we are trying to print this particular value. So just save this. Now go to C colon. I'm going to save all the programs in which folder C colon Angular 6 save. Like this, you can create your own folder in your system also. So C colon Angular 6 save. File name, some first.ts. .ts extension we have to provide. .ts. Just like in case if you know Java, just you will provide which file extension .java, right? Just like that .ts. So we have created the file with the what extension .ts. Ts for TypeScript. After that we have to compile it because TypeScript cannot be executed by the browser. We must compile it. To compile it, go to the command prompt again, same command prompt, cd, change directory to which location, C colon Angular 6 same. In this folder only we have created our program, right? This location, C colon Angular 6 same location. Once you located this particular folder, this file you will be able to use. So tsc space, tsc is a compiler for TypeScript. So tsc space first.ts. Just like Java C first.java, tsc first.ts. It will compile your TypeScript file into respect to JavaScript file. Then we can notice in the folder automatically it will create one JavaScript file here. First.js file is created, notice. And just for curiosity, if you can open this particular file, it contains same code but no data types. I told now JavaScript doesn't support data types. Anyways, now how to execute this JavaScript file? JavaScript also cannot execute directly. We cannot double click on JavaScript directly. We have to import it inside some HTML file. Create some HTML file. Inside this HTML file, we have to just import it. That is the only way to run it. Script src equal to which file? First.js. So save it. File name. Some file name, suppose sample.html. You can give any other file name. File extension.html. We are saving in the same folder. HTML file also in the same folder. Understanding? So we have to import this JS file in this HTML file by writing script src. Finally, run the HTML file. Double click on HTML file. HTML runs means JavaScript file runs as a part of that. We have executed HTML file only, but as a part of that, your JavaScript file also executes because we have mentioned script src equal to some file name. And we have to open the console window like this. To open this console window, we can say right click inspect element. See, right click inspect element to open the console. Click on console button here. Now you can see the output 10. We have written the code, right? Console.log of a. What is the value of a? 10. So 10 is being printed in the console. So this is a very basic example in TypeScript. In the further lessons, we are going to see how to work with the classes, objects, all those things in the TypeScript.